I do not like races, but I know many who do and many who do not. In our world, many fights, many confrontations, and many battles have been fought because of races. But the truth is, these different races do not really have a purpose. They do not serve much for being without someone to tell them. But no matter what that may be, there is one thing that can prove superiority of each race: the speed. And thus, I come here to show you the fastest race in BTD6. Now you might think that from what I just said, I'd be doing the race achievements. I will, just not right now. You see, Ninja Kiwi is kinda, how do I say that? Oh yeah, dumb. And they only allow users to play races during the weekend instead of the whole week, even with a race pass. So naturally, in my fit of boredom, I chose to do a different achievement: the 12 tasks of Monculus. Lucky for me, I only have to do one of the 3 difficulties to count as an odyssey. Thanks, Inquiry. After that, my unfinished fit of boredom made me go ahead and do the team's achievements, the first being Team Captain. During my journey, I found a way to beat the various achievements via deflation mode. And while you may think that that is a good thing, as I don't have to do anything manually, it wasn't. Instead, it just made me go from managing entire games for hours at a time to monitoring entire games for hours at a time. For hours. And I mean hours. And after several long, boring, monotonous hours of team challenges, I finally got the achievement. Continuing the 12 tasks of Monculus, the first one for this week was In the Loop. A dark entity, who just so happened to be in the area we were about to invade in, called one of the greatest war criminals to help in my odyssey, Biker Bones. The best part was he just so happened to be in his private helicopter for an occasion just like this. Naturally, I was quite happy. You could hear it in my voice. Yay, After that, the next map that I had to focus on was Hedge, and look, I'm tired. I feel as I've been suffering from lead poisoning like the soldier from TF2, a game by Valve who also made Half-Life Opposing Forces, in which you play as Adrian Shepard. Just to know that a helicopter provided by Biker Bones Incorporated, not sponsored, was all that was deemed to be of use for this operation. We went to the firing range, which I mistakenly called the Fring range, in which there was a buccaneer that for some reason was in a house pool. Up above, 2 stealth jets designed to be used in stealth operations, and for some reason could not see balloons with patches of darker paint on them. Not even like military grade camo, just patches of slightly darker paint. Unless you pay $300 for an upgrade, which has an acronym that doesn't even make sense. But apart from that, it wasn't that hard. Okay, context. After finishing the Odyssey for this week, I wanted to go to do the co-op monkey game mode for 3 reasons. Those being, when the going gets rough, Crash of the Titans, and Ready Player One. 2 hours later, I kinda spiraled out of control, and I ended up playing 2 more hours than planned. But it's okay because I got the achievement Bill Crates, which wanted me to send 500k in one go by getting 2.5 million, because Ninja Kiwi does not let us choose the amount of money we want to send. I think we have enough. Yes! I did it! I did it! Oh god! Yes! Bill Gates. Okay, now that I'm back on track, I can finally focus on the other reasons. When the going gets rough, and Ready Player One. These challenges aren't hard if your teammates have some semblance of a working brain, but they are very tedious. Very tedious. For good reason. my Wi-Fi. Thankfully, I only need to do this for a total of 6 more times, and after taking the average time, it takes me roughly 40 minutes times 6, that's 240 minutes, or around 4 hours of slow, laggy, monotonous co-op debauchery. At least at first, because the achievement that asked me to do hard mode needs only 4 attempts. The other one I can do on easy, which takes around 5 minutes. So the math is 3 instead of 4. Still sucks. At least until I discovered something else. See, if someone leaves your game halfway through, you're gonna be alone, but you don't suffer lag. And because it's a co-op game, some balloons appear twice to make up for the increase in people. But because they're normal balloons, that means an increase in money. And because I'm still in co-op mode even with nobody else, I can finish the game in only half the time that it would take me with double the money. Let's go! And once that sun has set and my eyes begged for rest, I finally got the achievements. Hey, look at that. The race is now over. This now gives me the chance to do the achievement that I was meant to do in this video originally. Those being Bloom Tona 500, Rising Star, and Top of Your Game. Each is about races. One needs me to enter 500 races. Guess which one? The other needs me to beat a race under 5 and 3 minutes respectively. And like every person that wants to complete these achievements but spends too much time interacting with the outside world, I'll look up a guide on YouTube because I am too dumb to come up with my own strategies and make too much contact with grass. So here's a summary of how it all went. As you can see, every attempt that I've had has brought me closer and closer to my eventual end, and my desperation was becoming quite belligerent. I needed to enter a state of post-nut transcendence so that my senses may be heightened and that my reaction timing may be so for the race, shrouding myself in endless turmoil and guilt, all for a slight advantage. But once I finally finished the achievement, you can feel the amount of dopamine, peace, and serenity flooding my nervous system through the screen. Yeah! Wait 7 seconds! Yes! I am victorious! But there is still one more race achievement. Bloom Tona 500, and as you can see by the 43% right under there, I went through 240 attempts during my attempt at getting the other one, which leaves me to a nice and peaceful 270 attempts to go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it was a lot quicker than expected. Side note, do you remember the golden balloon from the last video? Yeah? Well, they're actually quite
belligerent and numerous.
And so it is my job to fix their overpopulation problems.
But I'm not done yet.
The best part is this task takes the form of the next achievement, so I'm gonna go massacre the populace now. See, they only stick around for around 2 days and then alternate between there being golden balloons to pop or teams challenges to do. The achievements that I can do simultaneously are magical gold, glorious gold, and glittering gold, since they can all be summed up as kill golden balloons. But I'll go through them in the order that I beat them. So naturally the first one is magical gold, cause for that I only need to pop 50 golden balloons in Magic Monkeys only mode. The key for this one, Ninja. You see, the Ninja Monkey has a special upgrade that allows him to throw CSGO flash grenades and keep the balloon stunned for a short period of time. This is good because remember, if you hit the balloon, it runs away. So making sure that it doesn't do that is preferable. And unfortunately, it doesn't have any legs or knees that you can break to do so. Now for this, you only really need like a couple, maybe like 2 or 3 to guarantee it staying stunned. But as you can see by the following, I have a couple more than that. For good reason. Number 1, the more monkeys to stun it, the more guaranteed the stun will be. Number 2, the golden balloon gets healthier by the round. So the more to make it not healthy, the quicker it pops, and the quicker I get this achievement and end this insufferable nightmare. Also, you might have noticed that I'm using Insta-monkeys, and I will tell you why later. But right now, I need to go get the other achievements. So I will see you after popping
500 golden balloons.
But before I do so, let's do some math. One hard game on standard mode allows me to get up to 5 golden balloons, which is roughly 1%. One standard hard round lasts around 15 minutes, which times 500 equals 7,500 minutes, which divided by 60 is
125 hours or 5 days
of golden balloon popping. But it's not all bad news. As you see, while my brain may be small, it can comprehend when it comes to efficiency. And there are achievements I can do while doing glittering gold. Insta Sentry is an achievement that asks you to use 100 Insta Monkeys. Know that even after using them, Insta Monkeys are still a part of your collection after use. Then there's Moving House. Just move monkeys with the Metal Path Heli Pilot ability 1000 times. Now a smart person would know that doing this while doing glittering gold would be a good idea. But I am not smart. Okay, yes, I know it is the best situation for me while massacring a bunch of golden balloons. The problem is, I am tired. And when tired, I am dumb. So for the sakes of the teeny tiniest shred of the leftovers of my mental health, I will not do them. Before this one video, I had 240 collective hours on BTD6. Now I have over 300, and that is not healthy. So with this, I hereby finish today's combination of content crackpot and contentious idiocracy. Have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe for more of my pain.